Today on Judge Porter.
What's the story? Why aren't you paying these people their money?
My son was diagnosed with lupus. He was hospitalized. He went into a coma, took a lot of time off from work.
Pay for your son's medical attention or pay for your rent on time. I'm having a problem with accepting that. And I can only sit on the bench and gripe, sucks to be you. We're here for case number 2513, Orange Blossom Condominium versus Wanda James. Ms. James, can you come to the podium? Do we have a representative from Orange Blossom Condominium? Is there a representative from Orange Blossom Condominium here? I guess that answer would be no. Ms. James, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Ma'am, it shows here that Orange Blossom Condominium is suing you for a default on your rent. What's the story? Why aren't you paying these people their money?
Well, normally, Judge, I have been consistently paying. I've stayed at Orange Blossom for 4 years. But recently, my son had an episode. My son was diagnosed with lupus a few years back, and he had a flare-up a couple of months ago.
How old is your son?
My son is 15.
And I'm just curious, what's his name?
His name is Mark.
Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please continue.
He was hospitalized. He went into a coma. It was touch and go. I took a lot of time off from work and was fired for that. And recently I just started picking up shifts here and there to pay my portion of his medical expenses. The insurance only covered, I think, 50%, and so I had the rest to pay myself. Mango Park offered financing, but 25% interest, so I didn't take that. I just used all of my savings and
when you say Mango Park offered financing, are we talking about the hospital?
Yes.
That we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see if I got this right. You were staying at Orange Blossom for the past 4 years. Did you have any previous deficiencies in rental payments with your?
No.
So you never violated your lease as far as paying them on time or anything like that?
No.
Well, I don't have anyone here to to counter that, but okay. But you're saying that as of your son's medical condition, this is why you have this lapse in being current with your payments. Now, you said that you had a job.
I did.
What was the employment that you had?
Office manager.
Okay. And you were laid off because you were spending time with your son's with his medical situation?
Yeah, he had been in and out of the hospital months before. So I had used up all of my time off, my paid time off, and
This is a personal question, and please forgive me. Are you married, ma'am?
no, I'm a single mom.
Okay, where is Mark's father?
I don't know.
You mean he's not a part of Mark's life at all?
No,
He hasn't contributed to his son's medical condition?
no.
Okay. So while you were dealing with this medical issue, your job, how did you explain it to them?
I sent them all the paperwork, the diagnosis. They said they would do the best they could, but eventually they said I just took too much time off. And so they had to let me go.
Did you have insurance via the company?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and when the company terminated you, I'm assuming they terminated the insurance as well?
Yes, I did have COBRA benefits, but they were just way too expensive for me to keep up with.
Okay, so now you have your own insurance policy to take care of. All right, well, let me ask you this question, ma'am. You did mention that, because if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm a little bit familiar with Mango Park Hospital's payment plan or whatever they call it over there. And I do know that the interest rate, how you say 25%, correct?
Yeah, 25%.
Okay. I don't know if my math is mathing here, but it sounds like to me like you had to make a decision. It was either pay for your son's medical attention or pay for your rent on time.
Exactly.
I'm not very familiar with lupus, to be honest, but correct me if I'm wrong or not. If you don't receive the proper medical attention for this disease, it could kill you. So it was either your son's life or you have a roof over your head. That was the options that you were given?
Pretty much. And so I used all I could. I had some savings, but that wasn't enough. And
wait a minute. So are you telling me that your savings is depleted?
yes.
Okay. Are you able to find a way to bring your rent up to date?
Yeah, I've been picking up shifts.
What's your plan?
It should take me about 2 months to get things together. But yeah, I've got another job, picking up shifts here and there. So
in addition to the 2 months where you're behind, you're still your plan is still that you're going to pick up shifts, and you can make up for those 2 months plus stay current with the other 2 months.
Yeah, it'll be tight, but I believe I can do it.
Okay. You said you're doing shift work. What are you doing now?
I'm still an office manager, but on the side, I'm a waitress.
A waitress.
Yeah.
Okay. An office manager. All right. This is what I'm going to do for you. This is what I'm going to do for you, because I'm at a loss right now. And here's where I'm at a loss. That my wife tells me I think too much. I think about stuff that I probably shouldn't think about. But it's a bad habit I have, and I'm working on that. I really am. And what I'm thinking about is I'm trying to understand how we live in a society that has accepted that it's okay that a person's medical health is dictated by how much money they have. I'm having a problem with accepting that. I'm having a problem with understanding this concept that if you fall ill, well, that's just your problem. Deal with it. And I see in other places where there's people have better access for health care, but here it's a matter of what's in your pocketbook. And whatever's in your pocketbook, I want that, and I'm going to take that. And even when they take what's in your pocketbook, they take every dollar, every penny, every cent, they will still tell you it's not enough. And that leaves you in a situation where you don't have money to have rent. It leaves you in a situation where you don't have money to have a roof over your head. It leaves you in a situation where you can't even put food on your table. And we live in a society that says this is okay. I have a problem with that. Okay. And I can only sit on the bench and gripe about my dismay with our society. Okay. And it's not fair and it's not right. And if your child died today or tomorrow, those people would not be there to support you with even a funeral cost. They would be there and say, sucks to be you. Okay?
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Where were the thoughts and prayers when I needed money to save my child's life? Where were the thoughts and prayers to help me maintain my place of my welfare, my home, my food, my job? Where were the thoughts and prayers for all of that stuff? It's hypocrisy. And I'm having a problem with that, Ms. James. Excuse me if I get on my soapbox, but I've always had a problem with this. I know I sit on this bench and I make good money and I can take care of my wife and take care of my kids, but everyone has not been blessed with my opportunity. And I appreciate my opportunity, and I'm from the mindset that if I eat, we all eat. It takes a village to raise a child. And for some reason, some of the village members have become more concerned about themselves, not understanding that if everybody is taken care of, we all do good. I have a problem with that. So this is what I'm going to do for you. I cannot, because I don't have a representative from Orange Blossom condominium here. I can't grant them the eviction notice. They're not here. And even if they were here, I probably would still say no. But I appreciate that you have a plan, but I have a better plan. I'm going to get in contact with Human Resources for the city of Mango Park because I do believe that we need some office administrators. And last time I checked the city of Mango Park, their positions have benefits, okay? And their benefits probably won't cost you as much. Being a single parent, you only have one child?
Yes,
sir. It shouldn't cost that much. So I'm going to get in contact with Human Resources.
Thank you, Judge.
And I will put your name, I will put in a good word for you.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see if we can get you on.
Thank
Okay,
you.
but as far as Orange Blossom Condominium's suit against you, it's been dismissed.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Ms. James.
Thank you, Judge Porter, for everything. If it weren't for you, I don't know what we would have done. Literally, we were going to be evicted. I have no family, no friends in town, so I would have been on the street. It's hard as a single mom trying to make ends meet and then having your son have an illness like lupus. I was so stressed out I was at my wit's end. So thank you so much for the job opportunity. Thank you so much for the way you handled my case. I appreciate everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Judge Porter.